What up, and welcome to the Beneath the Dirt podcast. This is episode 73. Thank you for tuning in. This week, we got a whole bunch of shit per usual, but this week seems like we got a whole bunch of extra shit that popped off. Didn't really think it was that big of a news week, but putting this show together, a lot of shit has gone down in the underground. But first, before we get into the news, I want to take the time to thank everybody that's watching on YouTube right now. We just passed 500 subscribers. If you're not subscribed and you're watching this, or if you're listening on any podcasting platform and you have a YouTube account, please subscribe. Every follow, every subscriber, all that, every like, comment, helps me out immensely, and I appreciate everybody's support. So shout out to everybody that got me to 500 subscribers. We just passed that last week. So much love to you. And I appreciate the fuck out of you for it. Much love for that. Horns up. All that good shit. But let's get into some new music releases and news. First up, we got Violent J's Wizard of the Hood coming to vinyl April 17th, the day before Record Store Day. I had said previously that this was going to be a Record Store Day exclusive. I was wrong. I had my dates mixed up on when Record Store Day was actually going down. This is dropping the day before. I actually thought this would make a good Record Store Day exclusive. Press up 1,000 copies. Keep it limited for all the real hardcore collectors out there. Even though it's such an iconic, classic piece of work Violent J put out back in 2003, I believe it was. Wizard of the Hood. If you know ICP, Psychopathic Records, that time was fucking, Raining Diamonds, Shangri-La era, all that shit. Really dope EP from Violent J. Finally getting the vinyl treatment. Up for pre-order on Amazon, all the record stores, Bull Moose. So cop that shit while you can. Up for pre-order, $26. Not a bad price. So definitely copping that shit. You know me, hardcore audio collector when it comes to anything psychopathic, Wiki Clowns ICP related. So I'm definitely getting that shit. New music releases this week. First up, we got Dizzy Wright. He's on his Michael Jackson Off the Wall shit right here. There's a cover right here for his new single, Poppin' Out. I gave it a listen before I started the show. Not a bad track from Dizzy Wright. I'm not the biggest Dizzy Wright fan, but I definitely don't not like Dizzy Wright. Dizzy Wright's pretty dope. I really like his first album that he put out on Funk Volume when he first signed, Smoke Out Sessions. That album was really dope. Teamwork, Make the Dream Work. Fucking one of my favorite songs he ever put out. But this track right here, not bad. Beats dope. No idea who did it. Dizzy Wright back out on the grind. I seen him posting up on social medias talking about no blogs cover his shit. None of the big news outlets cover his releases. But we keep it real down here beneath the dirt. We got you covered, Dizzy Wright. His new single, Poppin' Out. Decent track. I'll be checking out any full-length projects, EPs, whatever he got coming out, as I usually do. Dizzy Wright is that dude and definitely deserves more exposure than he gets right as of now. So go check that shit out. R.A. the Rugged Man. He announced All My Heroes Are Dead, his brand new album dropping April 17th, same day as the Violent J Wizard of the Hood vinyl. This is the album cover right here. The brand new full-length album from R.A. the Rugged Man. I know this one's like jam-packed with like 20 songs, some shit like that. He announced it a while back on Twitter, asking the fans how many songs he wants on his album. Me personally, I like 13, 14 tracks for an album. But if you can make it work with like 20 tracks, then bring it on. I'm all for it. Not the biggest R.A. the Rugged Man fan, but I can recognize dude's fucking skills. He's one of these rappers that are a better feature rapper to me personally when he's featured on other people's shit. Like the Jedi Mind Tricks Uncommon Valor track. That shit is stupid hard. That was the first time I heard R.A. the Rugged Man. That feature, one of the illest features, one of the illest verses I ever heard. That shit is so fucking hard. But his new album, All My Heroes Are Dead, dropping April 17th next month. And then Royce the 5'9", staying in the fucking news. His new album, The Allegory, is out right now. I highly recommend you check that shit out if you ain't checked it out yet. But Royce the 5'9" is hitting the fucking road. And we got the tour date for Cambridge, Mass, just outside of Boston. Pretty much the same shit. But he'll be playing at the Middle East in the Sonia Room May 11th. You best believe I'll be in the building for that. I haven't seen Royce the 5'9" solo. I did see Royce the 5'9" with Slaughterhouse back in, I want to say 2010 maybe, 11. It was before they released their second album. Can't remember what year it was. I don't even remember what year they broke up off the top of my head, but Royce the 5'9", my favorite rapper out right now. Hyped to see he's going on tour. He just did the media tour, hit up all the fucking radio station, podcasts, all that good shit. And he's on a fucking roll. His last few albums been really fire, really good. Royce is that fucking dude. I will be in Cambridge May 11th for the Allegory US tour. Mad fucking hyped for that shit. Shout out to Royce. And then coming this Friday, Buckshot put up the artwork for Chaos Proxy, brand new single, Buckshot Boondocks, featuring Twisted and Young Wicked, dropping this Friday the 13th. Friday the fucking 13th. So we got Chaos Proxy featuring Twisted, Young Wicked. Staying busy. This might be off Paradigm Shift. Not quite sure. I don't know if I've seen the track list. It's not on digital media yet. I thought it was going to be hitting digital media this Friday. I could be wrong about that. Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. But Buckshot Boondocks steadily trickling out their fucking songs and little tidbits off that Paradigm Shift album that they just dropped. Pre-orders are still up for that. And speaking of Boondocks, he took to Twitter earlier this week. He's talking about, I haven't released a full-on Boondocks record since The Murder, which came out almost 3 years ago. Who's ready for a new one? So as if Boondocks isn't already busy enough with Underground Avengers, this Paradigm Shift project with Buckshot, he's alluding to he's got a new album in the works right now. These motherfuckers stay busy. I talked about it last week, so I posted up. And the response seems to be everybody wants new Boondocks. It's been a while. Like Boondocks said, it's been almost 3 years since The Murder dropped. So be on the lookout for that. These dudes stay busy, stay grinding, putting out new shit. So I'm sure that'll be dropping on Magic Ninja some point in the near future. Don't know if he'll get a 2020 release date or not. Just going to have to tune in to find out. And keeping it with the Magic Ninja shit, Alla Xul Elu, Lee Carver, took to Facebook and he wrote 6-day studio session is RIP, back to the tomb, hashtag LLE, hashtag MNE. We were talking about it last week, Alla Xul Elu, asking the fans if they're ready for a new album, the follow-up to The Almighty. Abso-fucking-lutely. Could they have recorded a new album in this 6-day span? I'm wondering if we're going to get Venomous 5 this year. I was really hoping we were going to get it last year, even though Twisted dropped their album last year. Zool gave us the Church of Zool EP. I would really love for these dudes to give us Venomous 5 this year at some point. But if we don't get Venomous 5, I will be more than fucking happy to get a new Alla Xul Elu album. Abso-fucking-lutely. These dudes are the illest in the fucking underground right now. And you can see right there. Love these dudes. Alla Xul Elu, killing the shit. Illest doing the wicked shit right now, without a fucking doubt. I've said it before, and I'll keep fucking saying it. Billy Obey, Joey Black, Lee Carver. Nobody coming as hard as these dudes in the wicked shit right now. Bottom line, period. Don't give a fuck. These dudes. I hope we get Zool in some form this year, whether it be Venomous 5 or the full length album. Fuck it. Just bring on the new shit. We need it. And let's get into some strange music. Been talking about Godemis dropping Distro Mag 3. Finally dropped this past Friday. I heard one clip of it that he posted up on Instagram, and the clip that I heard sounded fucking dope. Really good. I haven't heard one song off any of these Distro EPs that he's put out. I'm waiting for the full length to drop. And I'm wondering if this is going to be better than UBI's project. To be honest, UBI's project fell flat for me. Wasn't that good of a project to me. What I've heard so far, solo-wise, I want Cess Crew as a group. But I'm going to give this Godemis shit a chance. The clip that I heard, it was like a 30-second clip. I believe I posted it up on my social medias as well. Shit sounded dope. Beat was fucking banging. So Distro Mag 3 from Godemis out right now. And then Strange Music also dropped Chris Calico news. He'll be dropping his new EP, Eternal, this Friday the 13th. So Strange Music staying fucking busy as usual, as Strange Music does. Chris Calico, he'll be dropping his EP this Friday. Haven't heard one song off his EPs. If you notice, one letter in each of the EPs is highlighted. I don't know if it's going to be an acronym, some type of shit for his full-length album, or if it's just, I don't know what is going to be up with his full-length album. All I know is like his third or fourth EP. Just give us the fucking album. It's been too long since Go. But I'm definitely looking forward to Chris Calico's full-length album. And if none of these songs end up being on the full-length album, I'll go back and check them out for sure. Love Chris Calico. Dude is the fucking shit. I own all his albums, hard copy. So I definitely am a fucking supporter of his, without a doubt. And Strange Music also dropped JL. He'll be dropping The Devil Hates Sundays Chapter 2 this Friday as well. The image says coming soon, but Strange Music's Instagram page said that it will in fact be dropping this Friday, so we can be on the lookout for that. JL dropping The Devil Hates Sundays Chapter 2 this Friday the 13th. And then keeping it within the Strange Music La Familia, if you will, we got fucking Jelly Roll. He dropped his brand new single this week, I Need You, music video to go with it. This is the second single that he dropped. I went and checked it out. This is the first time I'm listening to anything Jelly Roll solo-wise. I've only heard features of his on other people's projects. This song is fucking really good. Singing. If Jelly Roll going to be on his singing shit like this on the album, definitely going to be looking forward to that shit. This song right here was really good. The first single that he put out with Tech Nine and Chris Calico, Creature, I checked that one out. Really good as well. First time hearing solo Jelly Roll, and I'm not let down by it at all. This shit is really good. And he's dropping on It Goes All the Way Up. No, It Goes Up Entertainment. I'm sorry. It Goes Entertainment, a subsidiary of Strange Music. So be on the lookout for that new Jelly Roll. And speaking of It Goes Up Entertainment, Saigon, rapper out of New York. If you remember Saigon 15 years ago, the hype was so fucking big for this dude. He was supposed to drop his album, The Greatest Story Never Told. Shit kept getting pushed back due to label drama. And he actually ended up on Suburban Noise Records, home of Kottonmouth Kings, Head PE, but most notably KMK. And he dropped The Greatest Story Never Told. And he took to social media this week to post this picture of him signing a brand new contract. And he took to Instagram to post this message to go along with it. He's basically talking about how he had multiple record deals and everybody fucked him over and he was turned off by the music business, started a website, doing his own thing, staying away from music, talking about Meg Thee Stallion's record contract going on, if you know anything about that. Basically talking about how fuck the industry. But then he says, I just did a huge label deal with the best company in the world in this independent hip-hop shit. By far. And if you look right there, who liked the fucking picture and post Saigon posted? Strange Music CEO Travis O'Gwyn. Is Saigon signing to Strange Music? Or is this going to be another signing to It Goes Up Entertainment? We're just going to have to wait and see. I'm going to predict that it's not going to be Strange Music and it'll be the It Goes Up Entertainment, which Jelly Roll is signed to, Dax is signed to. So Saigon, this is like a real random fucking pull out of the hip hop world. I looked it up. This dude hasn't dropped a fucking album in a minute. And to pull Saigon up out of fucking nowhere and sign him to Strange Music / It Goes Up Entertainment. Saigon also posted up on Instagram. He's in the studio with Just Blaze and Buck Wild of DITC digging in the crates. So we're going to get some real hip-hop shit with this new Saigon album. And it's looking like he's signing to It Goes Up Entertainment or possibly Strange Music. Just going to have to wait and see for that. Real fucking crazy random pull for Travis O'Gwyn of It Goes Up Entertainment, Strange Music, pulling that Saigon signing. So stay tuned for that. I'll be covering that as more is unveiled and revealed, whichever way you want to have it. And then next month, April 18th, we got Record Store Day. First release up I want to talk about, we got Slug and Murs with their third Felt album that was produced by Aesop Rock. They'll be dropping a vinyl on Record Store Day, the 10-year anniversary special. I love this album. This is the only Felt album I've heard. I haven't heard one or two, but this album's fucking banging. I love Slug. I feel like he's one of the most underrated MCs out there. Murs is really dope, and Aesop Rock just kills it with the production. Love the Felt 3 album. That'll be dropping Record Store Day. Eminem's going to be dropping the Slim Shady 7-inch vinyl, Hi, My Name Is, on Record Store Day as well. And then we got Twisted with a brand new single, All These Problems, on 10-inch vinyl. And they're alluding that there will be more songs on it, which makes sense because it is, in fact, a 10-inch vinyl. I'm speculating that we're going to get all the singles that they've released in the last few months on this vinyl right here, or possibly remixes to All These Problems. So Record Store Day, April 18th, 2020. This is my list right here. These are the releases I'm most looking forward to. We just talked about Twisted, All These Problems. Brand new track produced by Scattered Brains. And then we got Tear the Club Up Thugs with Crazy in the Last Days. They're dropping the vinyl. I'm hyped as fuck for that. A couple years ago, Get On Down dropped 3-6 Mafia's Chapter 2 World Domination on vinyl. And Get On Down is also doing this Crazy in the Last Days by the Tear the Club Up Thugs, one of my all-time favorite, if not my favorite, Hypnotize / Prophet Posse albums ever put out. I fucking love this album so much. DJ Paul, Juicy J, Lord Infamous fucking features out the ass on there. Love that album, Crazy in the Last Days. Definitely picking that shit up if I see it. And I will be on the hunt for it if I have to go to other stores. Same thing with Bone Thugs and Harmony with Creeping on a Come Up. Hitting on vinyl for Record Store Day, limited to 3,000 copies. Hyped as fuck for that. I was lucky enough to get East 99 Eternal on vinyl for Record Store Day. I believe 2 years back, year and a half back. Really lucky. That was limited to 2,000 copies. Super hard to find. Shit goes for like $100 easy now up on eBay and Discogs. So I'll be hunting Creeping on a Come Up. If I have to call every fucking record store in New England, I will. Again, probably my second favorite Bone Thugs project behind East 1999 Eternal. Fuck. And then we got Slug and Murs with Felt 3. Talked about that. Hyped as fuck. Definitely be hunting that down. And then the last three on my list, if I see them at any of the stores that I visit, because chances are I'll be visiting more than one store, as I usually do, the chances of one store having everything I'm looking for is slim. But City Morgue is dropping Volume 2, As Good as It Gets, their latest album that they dropped on vinyl. I believe that's limited to 2,000 copies. So if I see that, I'll be picking that up. City Morgue is the shit. Those dudes are hype as fuck. And then we got Odd Future with the Odd Future Tape Volume 2. That'll be dropping. There's a pink colorway and a purple colorway. If I can only find one, I'll get it. But I'll definitely be on the hunt for that purple vinyl. Fucking purple's my favorite color. Love that shit. So Odd Future Tape Volume 2, that's a great fucking album as well. Produced almost entirely by Tyler, the Creator. He's also dropping Cherry Bomb on vinyl. I like Tyler, the Creator, but that Cherry Bomb album is just not it for me. So unless I can't find a lot of this other shit, maybe I'll pick that up, but it's not on my list. And then we got Eminem, My Name Is, to wrap it up. That'll be a hard one to find, I could predict. I believe that's limited to a few thousand copies. You know, that shit'll be going for $100 almost instantaneously after Record Store Day is over. So that's my list for Record Store Day. Twisted, Tear the Club Up Thugs, Bone Thugs, Slug and Murs, City Morgue, God Future, and Eminem. April 18th. Shit is like a fucking holiday to me. I love Record Store Day. So dope. It's like I get the feeling like it's fucking Christmas all over again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Record Store Day, April 18th. And then we got some news from the Kottonmouth King Kingdom. First up, we got fucking news from Saint Dog. It's been a minute since we heard anything from Saint Dog, but whoever's running his page right now posted up with the free Saint Dog graphic. Saint Dog update. Saint will be released May 14th. New music and collabs are already underway. Stay posted. Hashtag free Saint Dog. Fucking finally. This dude went to jail on a fucking weed charge. And he's in California. And weed is legal in California. And he went to jail for some fucking weed bullshit. I'm hyped for Saint Dog to be getting out of jail. Definitely free the motherfucking dog, the OG King. And I hope he joins Kottonmouth Kings and they put out some new shit. And speaking of Kottonmouth Kings, they finally got their Instagram page back at Kottonmouth Kings. At the time I took the screenshot, they only had 1,000 followers. They're up to over 3,000 now. But D-Loke and Richter finally got the at Kottonmouth Kings page back on Instagram. So go follow them for all news concerning Kottonmouth Kings. I'm hoping we get new music, like I just said. I hope Saint Dog joins the group. We got the 3 OG Kings. We get a full-length album from the 3 OG Kings. They start going on tour. We all know Suburban Noise is back into the reboot. They got these mini SRH Fest tour dates going down right now. Those shows look really dope. Looks like a lot of people are turning out for these SRH shows. You know, they got Head P, Big B, Mad Child, Kottonmouth Kings, everybody. Whitney Payton, newest signee to Suburban Noise, at these mini SRH fests that are going down in the Southwest right now. So really dope. Glad to see some fucking news surface from the Kottonmouth King camp. It's been a while since we really heard any kind of news. No music, no teasers. D-Loc has posted a little bit showing him recording in the studio. Dude be like recording outside of his house and shit. Dudes be wild with their recording methods nowadays, recording outside. But as long as we get some kind of new fucking music, I'm all for it. It's been a minute since the Kingdom Come album, which dropped 2 years ago. That whole fucking fiasco. They talked about re-releasing it on Suburban Noise. Definitely waiting for that. I know they said they were going to revamp the track list, shit like that. They're probably going to take all the songs that Richter was on and put it out maybe as an EP, but definitely need new Kottonmouth Kings. I know they're just getting their tires spinning, getting shit back to where it was, say, 10 years ago, because it's been a while since they've been popping off. That shit whole fucking fell apart, fucking was nasty, not good. But shout out to Saint Dog, getting out of jail May. Kottonmouth Kings at Kottonmouth Kings on Instagram. Back up on the original page that they lost earlier, a couple years back, or maybe last year. And then one last thing we're going to get into before we bounce the fuck up out of here. ICP, Psychopathic Records, announced the Ultra Live Monster 5. They put out like a 5-minute infomercial on it. Now what the Ultra Live Monster 5 is over the next 2 years, ICP and Psychopathic Records are going to be putting on 5 events from 2020 to 2022. And starting, I believe, next month they're going to announce the first date, location, and theme of the show. All 5 of these shows is going to have different themes. And every month after the first announcement, they're going to announce second date, so on, with all the themes. And the thing is, with these shows, the special perk, there's going to be exclusive merch at each show. You don't know what it's going to be till you get there. And at every show, they're going to give, I guess, everybody in attendance a fucking coin, a collector's coin, to signify that you were at one of these Ultra Live Monster 5 shows. And if you collect all 5 coins, you become some kind of elite ninja in Psychopathic and ICP's mind, and you'll get a Juggalo ID card. A fucking sorry. Shit is funny. You get a fucking Juggalo ID card, which will get you special discounts and perks at The Gathering, Big Ballers, Juggalo Day, Holla Wicked, merch deals, all that shit. So if you collect all 5, you go to all 5 of these shows, which they're saying they'll be spread out all over the country. You'll become an elite ninja above the rest of all the other ninjas and juggalos and juggalettes out there. And you'll get a fucking Juggalo card. This shit is so stupid. It's fucking hilarious. But fresh. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking dope. Y'all know the narrative I've been pushing, that these gatherings can't go on forever. I feel like this is a way to wean the juggalos off the gatherings and start doing kind of like mini gatherings. If you remember back in the day, juggalos would throw their own mini gatherings in halls and venues, get local underground wicked shit artists, horrorcore artists to perform at these mini gatherings. So that's what this reminds me of. These Ultra Live Monster 5 sounds like a mini gathering that they're going to be doing 5 times over the next 2 years. I would imagine they're going to do East Coast, West, South, Midwest. And if they come to my area, I'm going to try to hit it up. But they're hyping it up to be a big special ass event. Don't be surprised if ticket prices are going to be fucking high and overpriced. If everybody in attendance is going to get a collector's coin, that's going to cost money to cover the coin cost, special merch being dropped. Who knows who they're going to get for performances, stage props, all that. This is a fresh idea, don't get me wrong, but it'd probably be overpriced mini gatherings. That's what I'm predicting for these Ultra Live Monster 5s. I'll probably hit up, if they're hitting up the East New England area, which if I had to guess, I would assume they will. Probably going to hit up the show, as long as it's not crazy overpriced, but who knows? Just speculation on my end. And like I said, I think that these gatherings, they're hitting up Crystal Forest this year, but these gatherings, the Juggalos acting the way they do at these fucking events, fucking everything up for everybody else, lighting these big ass fires, shooting fireworks at the artists on stage. I know it's part of the gimmick, the trash gimmick at ICP seminar, just fucking these venues up. Isn't a good look for the Juggalos to all these venues as far as the gathering is concerned. But the Ultra Live Monster 5 actually sounds like a dope idea. I hope they can execute it properly. The infomercial was just kind of beaten to death. They just kept repeating themselves over and over. It was kind of funny. But I'm looking forward to getting one of these fucking collector coins from the Ultra Live Monster 5, because I have a feeling that they'll be hitting up one of these New England areas at some point. So the Ultra Live Monster 5 going down over the next 2 years. 5 special shows from ICP, special themes, music, merchandise rather, all that shit. And I'm going to wrap this bitch up. Whole lot talked about in a half hour. Saint Dog getting free in May. Record Store Day going down next month. Saigon possibly signed to Strange Music. Mob Style Buckshot Boondocks staying busy. New Zool in the works. And that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I'm Rome Bone of the Beneath the Dirt podcast. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.